Well, I was an actor, you know, and so I love actors and I love helping actors. And sometimes actors just don't know what's tripping them up. They don't know what to strip away. You know, they do too much or too big. And I don't know, I just kind of fell into doing some teaching and I found I love this. It's sort of like channeling, you know. I open up and I channel and I get to have a bird's eye view on the callbacks with the director, and I get to see everybody do their song and dance. That's why I recommend if an actor has the opportunity to be a reader in a casting session, that is like paid training. Oh my God, you learn so much being a reader. So, and I kind of have a positive outlook on life too, and I like to share that with the actors too, and to encourage them. And you know, I've created my own, some little exercises and some sayings, and one that seems to be big right now in my teaching when I have a chance, and I don't that often, but is to believe that you are enough. You know, just believe that you are enough, and that's impacted quite a few actors. To it's like, oh, really? I can just be myself and be enough and go from there. It's like, yes, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for you. You know, so keeping that positive attitude. And it's sort of like there are some principles of a yoga that I do. And one of them is good thoughts, good brain. So that if you keep a positive attitude about what you're doing rather than whining or I'm not getting this or I'm not getting that, but you look for the positive in what you're doing in your life and in your acting, then good news, good brain. That's what it is. And then the second thing is choose it and it will happen. You have to really be specific about what you're choosing. Like I was putting it out there in the universe just in the last month that I really would like a TV series. But I wasn't specific enough because the one I was offered is not in New Mexico. But never mind. So be real specific about what you're asking for. So choose it and it will happen. And the third thing is wake up and pay attention. You know, so that you really have to be conscious and aware and paying attention to what's going on and be available for opportunities when someone opens that door, that you're there and ready to walk through it. So those are the kind of things that I like to teach to actors, and I'm not one of those tear you down kind of teachers. I'm one of those kind of let's see what you have to offer and trust yourself. Let's go with you. Do less. Just trust yourself more and do less. Get into some good classes, train more, trust yourself more, have more fun. Don't take it so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously, but really have a lot of fun with it. You know, and just keep working at it. I mean, that's how I've maintained over 25 years of casting, is that I've just stuck with it. I've just stuck with it because it's kind of as hard to get started in casting as it is in acting, and for people to give you a chance to do the work, you know, to prove yourself. I mean, it's competitive, just like acting, you know, and it's just I kept at it. You know, I wanted to give up, but I kept at it. I just kept going and going and believing that I could do it, and I have fun. That's also a very important thing, is to surround yourself with people that you enjoy. You know, my staff is great. In my office, at some days there are 3 dogs and a baby, you know, and we have fun. You know, just keep it very real and keep having fun. Because if you're not having fun, this is way too hard to be doing, you know. So look for the positive and enjoy it. Not as much as there should be, I think. I mean, sometimes if we really are looking for something that's hard, we will call the other casting directors, even in our area or beyond, but it's mostly the agents that we deal with. You know, so like I just released a breakdown today through Breakdown Service, and I'm thinking, okay, do I want to include Colorado? Do I want to include Nevada? Yes. And so I, you know, checked them on my address book and released it to not only New Mexico, but to Colorado and to Nevada, because they're within our 500-mile radius, where we have some special travel arrangements, and they can work as not locals, but a little bit cheaper than bringing someone from New York or LA. It saves the producer a little bit of money. So, you know, but that's the agents. I think casting directors get a little protective of, their territory and their fines and whatever. But certainly I do network with more Los Angeles casting directors. And for some reason lately I've been asked to do LA casting a lot. And I just don't want to. I just don't want to because I don't know the territory. I don't have the relationships built. So I've sort of began to make relationships with some LA people that may, that I've said, please call so-and-so to do the LA casting, at least the top 4, and then I'll do the rest. So that's happening more and more lately. And then sometimes my arm will be twisted and I will do some LA casting. Like I think I cast one LA actor in Tiger Eyes, but I'm not comfortable doing it because I don't live here and I don't really have the relationships. It's so much about relationships and connections and networking and trust, So